So, about a year ago, there was a weapon introduced called the Terminator. And you guys have probably heard of it. You know, the one that does crazy DPS and shoots 3 arrows per click. So, in this video, I'm going to make it my mission to get it. So originally, my plan was to get Hyperion. But, as you know, the Hyperion prices, ever since like the Nether update and stuff, they kind of rose to about 1 billion coins. And the Terminator's actually dropped quite a lot. So, I switched my decision, and I thought, you know what, let's go get the Terminator instead. Oh, how wrong I was. There are two problems with the Terminator. The first is the fact that you need Seraph Slayer 7, and I'm not close to that. To be able to get there, I need to do about 600 tier 3s, or about 130 tier 5s, which is, you know, quite a lot, for someone especially who can't do tier 4s very well. The second issue is that the Terminator, although it's cheaper than the Hyperion at 1 billion coins, it's still, if I look in the auction house, yeah, clean, it's still about 600 million for about a good one. Which is, yeah, it's a bit of money, I'm not gonna lie. Also, just before the video starts, I'm going to be giving away this Juju shortbow, which has Soul Eater 5 and Overload 5, which is worth 50 million coins, in my Discord server. So, if you want to join that, the link is in the description. Additionally, don't forget to like and subscribe, and with that, let's go kill some Endermen. I honestly found tier 4s pretty difficult, and I thought it would just be quicker to just kill loads and loads of tier 3s, so in the end, I killed about 870 tier 3s. With full final destination, an atom split, and a baby yeti, I was able to get the boss times to about 1 minute. However, when I upgraded to an ender dragon, although I was taking slightly more damage, I was able to shave them down to 30 seconds, or even less than that. All in all, with this setup, I was able to solo tier 3s pretty quickly, and overall, I think the grind probably took me about 30 hours, which is a lot, but it's not actually that much if you think about how long it might take. Be done. Oh, I'm finally done. So as you saw just there, I hit Enderman Slayer 7. And it took a long time, I'm going to tell you that, with only doing tier 3s as well. But, good news, we can craft the Terminator now. Right now, if you look at my purse, I've only got 178 mil, which is a lot, but it's nothing for the Judgment Core, with which we need about 370 mil. And although I've got everything I need to actually craft the Judgment Core, all like the materials, and all the enchants, and then all of the accessories and stuff like that, we still need a bit of money. So, I'm going to start selling my Giant Sword, my AATS, although the Juju I'm going to keep because I want it for a comparison, and then obviously I'm going to give it away as well, and then all of the Enderman Slayer stuff I can sell as well. And whilst we're waiting for the items to sell, we can just go and craft the things we need for the Terminator, because I got all of them here. So my Giant Sword just sold, and now I actually have the money to buy the Judgment Core. Oh, I haven't had this much money in my purse for a while. It's actually so sad that you can't craft this normally and you have to craft it. It feels like one of those items you should just place manually in the crafting table, but oh well. Here we go. No turning back now. So I've now got everything I need to max out the Terminator in my inventory. I've got the enchants, they're pretty good enchants. They're not completely maxed, but they're pretty good. Got the Fumings, Art of War, Recom, some Master Stars, but they get really expensive for some reason. End Runes, and then all the Hot Potato books. On goes the book. So now we have the two bows maxed side by side. So let's go compare them, shall we? So I've just done a couple of runs with the Terminator, and I just thought I'd give my verdict and what I thought of it. So I'm a bit in two minds about the Terminator. On the one hand, the damage of it is really good, and the base stats are also really good, and it also essentially does triple the damage of the Juju. So I can completely understand why this is the best weapon for Master Mode, and probably the best weapon for dungeons in general. Well, what's the problem then? One thing I would say is that buying a Hyperion before the Terminator is definitely the better option. And to be honest, I might even sell the Terminator when I have enough money to get the Hyperion, just because the Hyperion gives so much healing, it's more versatile, and a Hyperion you can use anywhere in Skyblock. But the Terminator, apart from maybe dragons and a couple of other niche uses, is really only useful for dungeons. And if I'm honest, I just prefer to play the game normally and just enjoy everything else in Skyblock, including all the future updates, like the Crimson Isle. The Hyperion's also better for F7, and also, as a Terminator, you're an archer, so it's actually quite hard to get into high level kata parties, because you want to get solo archer because you're a Terminator, but then because there's already archers in that party, you become like a berserker or something to make sure you're not archer, and then your damage gets halved, and I just think that effectiveness is actually really bad for you. All in all, I think the Hyperion is better than the Terminator, and you should get it first, even though it's about double the price. I just think that you unlock so many aspects of Skyblock, because you unlock F7 dungeons, you unlock Crimson Isle, you unlock so many things, and in Master Mode, you probably need a Hyperion anyway for the healing. And really, when you buy a Terminator, the only thing you're really unlocking is the Master Mode part of dungeons, and the latter part of Master Mode that is, because you can just do the earlier floors with a Juju. And although that's slightly underwhelming end, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed it or found it useful at all, then please consider subscribing and leave a like if you want as well. And with that, thank you for watching and hope to see you again soon.